Didn't happen like that. It took me a minute to notice it. It was holding me back. It's time to move on to bigger things. Can't live in the past. Moving on to future me. I wonder who she will be. I can't help but think that there is something more to find, more to life than what I have right here, right now. Used to call it stable, now I call it stuck. Letting go, yeah, that's tough, but maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be.
Alright, y'all, so we went to get some food. The kids is over here turning it up. We didn't want to get like no burgers or nothing like that, so because we are eating healthy. So something quick that was already prepared. I got some yams, some cabbage. This is what they call their smothered chicken with some yellow rice and a side of potato salad. And I am going to have a Lipton iced tea with it. Ooh. Let's give everything a little tasty test, okay? So I'm gonna start with the cabbage because I love me some cabbage, okay? And this comes from like a Jamaican restaurant. Yeah. That does like different cuisines. Yellow rice. And some of this smothered chicken. Potato salad. That's on point. That's on point right there. Y'all, is it good? So good. Look at the mister. What's wrong?
Them greens ain't it.
Them cabbage ain't it?
No, well, the cabbage and the green.
Oh, the cabbage and the greens. You did have greens.
Yeah,
The cabbage, I mean, I cooked my cabbage. The only thing with it is they was harder.
the greens is like they put too much pepper in it. So it's like a spicy green. And then the cabbage is like they just blanched it. It's like, it's hard. It's almost like you eating coleslaw. Warm coleslaw. To me.
Well, the cabbage is harder. You know, I cook mine softer, but hey, we gotta eat it. Pay for
I'm
it.
eating candy.
What? Candy?
The cabbage. I'm crunching.
Oh, cause they ain't sweet. He said like he eating candy. All right, y'all. So the food, initially it was good, and then oh boy, it was not good. It did not agree with our stomachs. I don't know if it was old food. I don't know. It didn't agree with us, but that's probably a sign because we started our clean eating today. Okay, and we was busy, so we decided, hey, it'll be better to just get some food from like a restaurant where they actually cooking. No. So yeah, so actually you're getting a current video because I am batch recording today, but today is July 3rd, the day before the 4th of July. And as we was eating and stuff, okay, I saw the news. I saw the information, okay, that the big beautiful bill has passed. Finally. I know it's been going around a couple days, but it was like because it passed certain levels or certain departments or whatnot. But it's official that it has passed. And my question is to y'all is, what you gonna do now? What are you gonna do for yourself is the question. What you gonna do now? There's only one thing to do, and that's prepare. Prepare for yourself, prepare for different laws, prepare for different rules, a lot in which is going to, you know, be some changes, some cuts in different places, for it's like Medicaid and stuff like that, insurance. I saw some articles where food prices and stuff may take some hits due to, you know, consumers and stuff. Well, how I was reading is, if it's hard on the, what is it? If it's hard on the people to get the food and stuff processed and you know, due to the cuts that they may be facing that may be affecting them, and then it's hard to get stuff imported and all that, then the prices for us is gonna go up, which we already know these things. So with everything, okay, everything that we already know, we knew it was probably gonna pass. I knew it was gonna pass. Okay, I just had that feeling it was. Now that it have, I'm guessing it'll get signed tomorrow, which is the 4th of July. It's time to kick it in high gear. Okay, it's time to kick it in high gear when it comes to your preps. Ain't no if, and, or buts about it. Okay, you're gonna have to do it. It just is what it is. I cannot stress enough: food, water, and necessities. That's what you're gonna have to do. Because whether there is high prices, whether there is shortages, whether there's, you know, and it don't even have to be shortages or high prices. It could be that you just can't afford it because now you have to pay for health insurance. Now you have to pay for this. Maybe this an increase. Maybe that an increase. There's so many different reasons why things may change, okay, or things is gonna change. All right, so you got to look at who is all these changes benefiting. Are they benefiting you? Are they benefiting you? Okay, people that may take a hit that's on low income programs, those of you that get food stamps, snaps, EBT. Now is the time to start preparing. Disability. Now is the time to start preparing. It's been the time to start preparing, but even more now, so you can at least have some type of stability, you know, when it comes to things that you need. Some type of stability towards your finances and your lifestyle, way to make it, you know, y'all get what I'm saying, each and every day to get through. So a lot of people is not happy about this, as y'all see in the news. A lot of people voice their opinion. Some people happy about it, some people not. But you know your situation, especially your financial situation, you know that. So I mean, and then you got to take in effect all these wars and stuff, all these protests and stuff, all these things that's been going on. You know, we got Russia satellite that they done sent up into orbit, that's been going over the U.S. from looking at certain articles and stuff. I think it might have happened a couple years ago or whatnot, I'm not sure, but different articles say different things. But yeah, you got so much, and then you got to be careful which article is real and which is not. But you got to be careful with, what's the word I'm trying to use? I'm trying to use certain words because it's so sensitive now to say things when it comes to stuff like that. You just have to be prepared. You got to get prepared. It's no other way. It's no long way to say it. It's no really like no short way to say it. It's just that you got to be prepared. You got to grow your own food if you can. And once you get food, water, you know, you gotta think about personal things that you like. You gotta look at those things is probably gonna go up in prices. You gotta look at, it may not be available. Learn how to ration your food, preserve your food. We really need to be paying attention to energy. Really needs to be paying attention to energy. Okay, so put in the comments below what you're doing. I know I've been getting comments. I always get comments for years, and I done already told y'all my stance on it. But I had somebody come in, another old pole cat, you know, commented the other day and said something about you letting people know what you're doing is not a, and you call yourself a survivalist. I'm gonna say this again. People don't use their common sense. I don't have to show you anything that I have. I don't have to show you none of that. But the minute I get up here and I tell you to prepare, then I'm a target. Whether I show you or not, I'm a target. And the only way that you can get the information out to people to try to help people to stock up and prepare is you gotta tell them to. You gotta bring it to their attention. So people is just like, what if I get on here and tell you to stock up and don't have nothing in my house? People will try to come see if you do or if you don't. But I already told you, security reasons, I'm not worried about that. When it comes to security, so I'm not worried about nobody coming in here taking nothing. Okay? You come in here, you come to my door in an aggressive, negative way with the intentions only to take from me. Like I said, and I'm gonna say this nicely, before you get to that door, you might want to have that conversation with God to figure out where you finna go. If you're coming aggressively, if you're coming because ain't no need to come try to take and harm nobody because you sat around and did not prepare. So when people leave those type of messages, that's just the way it is. Who gonna let you come and take from them? You know? And you got a lot of people out here that's gonna do just that. They're gonna try. They're gonna try to do just that. I will be a fool to get on here and show you weapons and stuff like that. That's what I'm not gonna do. Because that right there, you're teaching them how to go get something better. Or to strategize, and so I'll show you and try to motivate you and inspire you for its food and water and necessities and stuff. But I don't show everything. And security, I won't show security. I won't show. You know? So that's something I'm not going to do. So the ones that leave those comments like that, they really do not think before they don't think before they speak. They just blabber stuff out. And yeah, but those are the ones that you got to deal with in stores and stuff. When food stamps and stuff is cut and people they ain't never tried to manage and strategize anything, and then now it's hard to feed their families and stuff. People gonna get angry. People gonna get mad. People gonna be just stealing even more and all that type of stuff. It's just, it's right there for us to see. Okay, those things are gonna happen. They have a big chance of happening. Let me put it like that. So all we can do is try to prepare. Okay, so I want to know, what are you doing towards preparing? Because that's all we can do. We can't do nothing else but try to prepare. So comment below, what are you doing? Are you stocking up? Are you preparing? You know, it shouldn't be hard because a lot of you don't put your real names in the comments anyway. Okay, a lot of you have different titles for your name. There's a lot of accounts that I know is fake. This got fake people names. You would think that they real, but a lot of them, you have some that they done changed the names on the accounts. and accounts from 15-20 years. Not all of them are real, okay? And then I got a lot of them that's to come over with people names on them that's like 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and all that. And I'm like, nah, nope, suspect. But so there's no reason, I say that to say there's no reason why you cannot write and say what are you doing, because it ain't like a lot of people is using their real names anyway. Okay, so comment below, because what you doing may help somebody else. What you're stocking up on may help somebody else, and that's what it's about. When we do these videos telling you to stock up and prepare, it's to help. And a lot of people that tell you don't show your preps and stuff like that, how else are you to motivate people? The name of the game is to help motivate people. Now some people may get on here and may just talk and don't show, and some may talk and don't show because they literally don't want to show their preps, and that's fine. But you have a lot of people that talk and don't show because they not doing, you know, it's just another video and another way to get views or whatnot to help their channels out, but they're actually not practicing what they preach. And I'm the type that I like to see people that are practicing what they preach. And there's a lot of people out there that's just like that, you know. They like to see the stockpiles, they like to see the hauls, they like to see that, hey, this is somebody that ain't just on here telling me to do it, they're actually doing it. So that's the way I am. Not everybody is like that, not knocking nobody, but you know, so that's why I feel like it's good to show, so people don't feel like you just pulling the okie-dokie on them, you know. You just telling them to do it and not trying to do it, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna end this right here because I want to know what y'all think. This is supposed to be on my 3 p.m. but I literally waited and didn't upload at 3 p.m. because I wanted to see how this was gonna go. So yeah, so it's late. Y'all gonna get it today though, because I'm doing a lot of batch recording today anyway, so you'll still after today, you know, have to stay up with the current, but right now it is current. I think I done got out a lot of videos that was pre-recorded, so I'm kind of caught up. So now I'm finna just start back my batch recording, okay? So yeah, so I'm gonna end this right here. Let me know. I gotta get in here and do some stuff because like I say, we are clean eating. We're back on polypescatarians, where we eat everything except for red meat. So we have cut out the red meat for at least the next 7 days to see how everybody feel, and especially eating we have thing everybody in the house is on board, so I will be sharing that with y'all, and letting y'all know, because that's another part of motivation. That's another part of prepping, is making sure that you are eating properly and getting in fit. I have to lose a few pounds that I done gained, and I'm not happy about that because now I feel like I got to start all back over. But it's okay though. I won't have to do it no more, if this God's will, because once I do this, I want to lose about 20 pounds. Let me see. About 25 pounds is what I want to lose. That should put me at 135 because I'm 160. So 25 pounds is what I want to lose, okay? And that shouldn't be too bad, all right? So I'll show y'all all that, but it is part of prepping. It's prepping your body. It's knowing what you putting in your body and all that good stuff. Will I be ordering from that place again? No. It didn't do us right. It didn't do us right. But like I say, we weren't supposed to be eating that anyway, because we started our clean eating today. And even though we didn't have nothing bad on it, it just is not, you know, it's still, if it ain't cooked at home, made at home, then you really still don't know what's being put in it. So we got a quick lesson on that today. Y'all. Okay, so with that being said, comment below. I will see y'all in the next one if it's God's will. Tomorrow, definitely, if it's God's will, you will get 11 and 3 p.m. on the dot, because I'm all caught up and stuff. I did get the 11. I think the 11 was a little late today too, but I told you I had been having issues with the internet. It was fixed yesterday or day before yesterday. The technician came out yesterday. It was Wednesday. But I still was running a little behind today. So 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. daily is when y'all get a video, because a lot of people saying they not receiving notifications from me. Okay, but sometimes, like I say, it's leading up to it. I've been a little late on it. So yeah, but tomorrow, July 4th, 2025, I will be on schedule. I'm back, like I said, I'm batch recording today. So a lot of editing, a lot of recording, but it's all good. All right. Whew. I don't know what that yawn came from, but with that being said, y'all be safe, stay prayed up, stay prepped up, and I will see you in the next one if it's God's will. Make sure you leave a comment below. All right, love y'all. Stay safe. Bye.